So yesterday, we were introduced to, who are those people? Who remembers their names? The twins, yes, they're twins? That's alright. Their names are, oh good boy, Daniel and Lisa, okay? They're walking home from school, see the dad's car in the driveway. He's lost his job.
Got fired.
Got fired? Yeah, poor guy, eh?
Fired.
How's he going to provide for the family?
He's fired. He got fired.
Yeah, he got fired because of this mean guy.
He got fired by
Boss.
fire.
He got fired by fire? No.
He's lazy.
No, he was a good worker. Oh, this boy, this man's lazy. Yeah, he's a lazy, evil man. And then he's doing his paper run, sees his friend, they're having a chat. Oh, someone's moved into the big fancy house. They go meet the big fancy house people, and they see this mean guy. He comes, he stops in his tracks, he's running away, stops in his tracks. What do you think's there? A giant octopus?
He died.
A spaceship?
Got no idea.
Got no idea.
No idea.
Well, that's where we pick up today.
Cowboy steps on him.
Yeah, Daniel stopped dead in his tracks, and in front of him, he saw a massive black alien. No? He saw a massive black dog, and the big shadow just ran past him, ran, and Mickey Savage is like, ah, dog, go! Runs to his car, run, slams the door, gets in, oh, he's safe from the dog, but then, what do you think happens?
The dog jumps in through
The dog turns on Daniel. He's chasing Daniel now. It's coming up Daniel. He's Daniel, he's the dog. He's coming. Then you hear a... Oh, that was a bad one. The dog stops dead in his tracks. He's like, okay, yeah, I don't like you anymore. Don't want to chase you. And that's when Jonathan comes out of the hedges and stops the dog. He's like, oi, get back inside. Oh, sorry about that, Daniel. This is our guard dog. You know, we need one and all. With all those mean people around. Alrighty. So, do you want to come in for some afternoon tea? Jonathan says. Would you like some afternoon tea?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm hungry. As I only had breakfast an hour ago. Jeez. And Mum, oh, thank you. I'll come later. Alrighty, so he goes in for afternoon tea with Jonathan, okay? And Jonathan's in there. They just have a good old afternoon, yeah? And then Jonathan's like, why don't you guys come around for dinner tonight? We could have some good fun. Me, Dad, your sister, your mum, we'll have a good time, okay? Would you like to go to that big house for dinner? Yeah, I think so. Wouldn't that be nice? Daniel was walking around the house. Sorry, yeah, Daniel was walking out of the house just to go home, to go back to his parents and say, oh, we're invited for dinner at the big fancy house. He's like, wow, this is really nice, isn't it? Alrighty, so, they go for dinner. Look at them having a nice old dinner party, eh? And Mr. Carswell, the big guy who owns the house, okay, he's like, do you think people will welcome us into this neighbourhood? Do you think they'll like us here? And Daniel says, well, most of them will, but some of them, they might be a bit sad because they're not very wealthy and they don't have much money, and then they see this big house with you in it and they might be, oh, don't really like him. So Mr. Carswell goes, well, why don't we try and meet them all? Try and introduce ourselves, make a good impression. You think that'd be a good idea?
Okay idea.
Okay idea.
Or epic idea.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. It's an epic idea,
Not
okay?
epic idea. Bad idea.
Oh, come on, it's a good idea.
No, it's an
Alright, So, they're sitting at the dinner table, and Daniel is getting all these ideas. He's like, what could we do at this party? We could have fireworks. Oh, who likes fireworks? Yeah, who doesn't, eh? Fireworks, you got the big colourful boom ones. So we could have some fireworks, we could have some music, we could have lots of nice food. Ice cream! Who likes ice cream? We could have chocolates.
I'm gonna buy
You're gonna buy, can you buy me one?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. No, never mind, don't. And we could have a local gypsy band playing, we could just get everyone in the town. Oh, it would be great, wouldn't it? Wouldn't you like to go to this party? I want to go to this party.
I think I'm imagining right now.
You're imagining you're in it right now. Oh, so am I. Oh, it's great, isn't it? Alrighty. Now, Mr. Carswell just put a frown on his face. Oh. And Daniel goes, what's the matter? He goes, well, I actually have to go back to Europe. All the way on the other side of the world. It's like between 10 hours flight from here. And you know how fast planes go. That must be a really long flight, eh?
It takes 12 hours to get to my home country.
Oh.
I'm already...
Takes me... Oh, I'm here. Alrighty, so he's like, oh, I have to go back to Europe and bring some last stuff over and tie off a few ends that I left loose over there. Do you know anyone who could organise this party for me? And Daniel's like, oh, I have an idea! Bye, Barb. Alright. My dad is really, really good at organising things. I think he could do it. He's like, Mr. Carswell goes, oh yeah, but won't he be at work? And Daniel goes, no. He recently lost his job because he's a follower of... Follower of what, Mr. Carswell says? A follower of Jesus. He goes, oh, that's not very good. Are you a follower of Jesus? He asked Daniel. Daniel goes, well, I try to be. I'm not always perfect, but I do try my best to be a follower of Jesus. I mean, I'm good and all, and you know, I think I'm good. Is that a problem? Is there something wrong with that? Mr. Carswell thought for a minute. No, of course not. My brother's a pastor. He's been one for ages.
Is that a real story?
Oh, no, it's a real story. My brother's been a pastor for ages. Oh, I can accept that. That's just fine. So they carried on their dinner. They finished the supper, and they're just having a nice chat at the end, when suddenly, something explodes through the window. Rolls onto the floor, and Lisa screams, ah!
Did she really hit the car?
Well, yeah, something just smashed the window. Wouldn't you scream?
Like this.
And you're going to have to find out what happens and what went through the window tomorrow.
No!
Oh, no! Isn't it sucky? Make sure you come tomorrow so you can find out. You're going home. Oh, we can sort something out.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Braden. Why don't we say thank you, Uncle Braden, for telling us that story? Good word. Good. Who knows? Okay. Are we going to come back tomorrow to find out? Oh, okay. Well, if you're not coming back tomorrow, we will get something to you, okay? So don't worry about it.